So you just picked up Far Cry 5. Just getting started? Well, here's some tips that you're gonna want to hear. Today we're going to talk about my top tips for getting started in this game. Without any further ado, let's just get right down to it. When you first start in Far Cry 5, you will find yourself on Hutch's Island. Before too long, you will be branching out and you will be faced with the great question, where do I go? You have three regions. You have Faith's, Jacob's, and of course you have John's down here. All three regions are fantastic and offer a lot of advancements in the game. Whichever region you decide, I highly suggest that you stick to it to unlock the end boss, kill that boss, and get the perk. The end perk is a very valuable one. It opens another weapon slot. Now, you do have the option of having another weapon slot added through your perks, but this will give you yet another one. Very valuable in this game. Next, we're going to speak about the Fangs for Hire. This is Cheeseburger. He is by far one of the most useful hires that you can get in this game, as he acts as a tank. In any situation you were in, you can send him in and he will attract all fire, buying yourself more time to do what you've got to do. Next, we have Peaches. Peaches is your stealthy approach to the Fangs for Hire. She is at your disposal to sneak in, pounce, stalk, and altogether make your stealthy approach that much better. If you are a stealth style player, I highly recommend unlocking her right away. She is unlocked through the taxidermy located in the east side of the map. And of course, Boomer needs no introduction. He is a fantastic companion to have with you. Not only will he retrieve weapons, fetch them for you after an attack, but he will also mark enemies you may have missed and not seen. Next up is the Guns for Hire. Simply go to your roster tab and select Jess Black. Now, you must unlock her first, and it is quite easy in doing so. You simply want to head to the Barren Lumber Mill. There is a short quest you must do there. Run around with her, complete that, and she will be at your disposal. Jess Black is fantastic for farming. She's great at the stealth kill. Now, if you have not seen my recent video on farming, please go and check it out. It will give you a much more detailed description as compared to what I'm about to do here now. But farming in this game is imperative, especially early game, as money makes this game go around. And as you can see, I keep spending mine, but I keep farming it back up, so it's all good. She uses a bow, and when she shoots her bow at an animal, it will give you twice the amount of animal skins. If you shoot it with a gun, you get half the amount. There is also a perk to go along with that, but again, go and check that out in my previous video. Next up would be Adelaide. Adelaide is a great tool to have. The utility from this NPC is amazing. Why drive around everywhere when you can fly in a helicopter? By doing the quest for Adelaide, she will then be at your disposal to pick you up at any point in time with a helicopter. That's right, my friends. It is amazing. Now, once you have obtained Adelaide, you simply do the next quest in the quest line through an NPC called Skylar, who's found in the same location. I'll show you in just a moment. By doing so, you will then have access to her helicopter for free. So you actually don't need to buy a helicopter. And it's really not that bad. To unlock Adelaide, you simply head to the Drummond Marina. At this location, you will find her and all of her glory. It is a great spot. It is a must-have, in my opinion. Now, speaking of helicopters, it is a great way to get around in this game. Whether you be flying by helicopter or by plane, the choice is yours. But you simply walk up to one of these boxes, head on in. If you've unlocked Adelaide, you will have access to her helicopter right here, the Tulip. It is equipped with guns and missiles, so it is a fantastic tool. If you have bought the deluxe pack, you will already have the aerial force helicopter. Simply spawn the helicopter, pop it in, and go take to the skies. Now, by doing so, my friends, you will avoid everything that happens along the way on the roads. If you've played much into this game already, you know that simply by traveling by the roads can cause you all kinds of grief and waste a lot of time if you're limited on time, for one. Taking to the skies affords you a whole new approach to the game. It makes taking out outposts, roadblocks, and the like very simple, or rather quick. It's almost OP, if you ask me. Next up is your challenges. Challenges are a great way to earn perk points in the beginning of the game, which we will talk about in just a moment. But by doing the different challenges, you will have lots of opportunities to do so. Simply make sure that you are following the list, get all the different weapons, equip them, and carry on. Now, perk points make the game that much easier. Depending on what it is you want to do, you're going to want to load up your perks as fast as possible. Depending on the approach you are taking to the game will affect on which perk points you want. It's hard to say this one's the best or that one's the best, but there are some you're going to want to consider right away. First off, the parachute. Very important, especially if you're going to unlock the airdrop. So I would recommend getting that first off, as well as the grappling hook if you want to do any of the prepper stashes. Quite often the grapple hook is needed. It's also good for a lot of the quest line as well. I would also highly recommend doing the additional holster. This allows you to carry another weapon. There is another way to unlock another weapon slot within the game, but you must do so by completing one of the regions first. So this one is definitely the way to go. There are other perks worth mentioning here real quick. We'll touch on them. The Harvest Master, this is great if you want to be farming on a regular basis on the animals. If you want to do so, make sure to unlock this, as it will double your loot reward on the animal skins. It helps with plants as well, but that's more for the crafting. Second, the Fisher King. If you want to spend any time fishing, this is a must-have. As well as the repair torch, helps you break into safes, as well as if you have a vehicle that is being damaged, you can jump out and repair it. Very handy if you like to take to the skies in the helicopters and you're taking a lot of fire. Trust me, it helps an awful lot. There are other perk points that are definitely worth mentioning, but I will do another video on that. If you would like to see that, let me know in the comments section down below. But you're just going to have to take a look through them yourself. This journey pack is amazing. That black market I just touched on, they all have their own benefits. But that is another conversation to have at another time. I hope you find this helpful and somewhat informative. If you have, do me a favor, hit the little like button down below. Do it with two hands if you gotta. Don't forget, if you're new here, to hit that subscribe button, tag the little bell beside it. And if you guys would like to add anything to this video, please consider joining my Discord. We have a great gaming community there with some fantastic guys and girls that would love to hear from you. Again, this has been directed towards the beginner starting in Far Cry 5. I could do a more advanced one if that's something you would like to see. Let me know in the comments section down below. What a fantastic game. I hope you've all been enjoying it as much as I have. I'm the Beard, and I'll catch you next time.